Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of AndreaDTV. In today's video, it's going to be a huge fashion and beauty shopping haul plus a try-on. I've been trying to do this video for like 3 or 4 weeks and I just haven't been able to until now, and I'm doing it outside today because it's nice and bright and sunny, so if you hear any noise from the road, just please ignore that. This is a collection of stuff that I've bought over the last few weeks to a month, so there's a lot of stuff here, so let's get into it right now after this. So the first collection of items that I want to show you is actually all from Sears. I do not generally shop at Sears, and I think they're actually starting to close some of the stores, but when I went into my local mall, I happened to pass through Sears and I saw like a couple items that I liked, and it just spiraled into me buying a whole bunch of things. So I think because they are going out of business, a lot of their stuff is like on clearance or on sale now. So it looks like I bought a lot of stuff here, but I did get everything on sale, and I will be including all of the prices and things like that in the video as well. So the items that I want to start off with are these knit tops from the brand Roebuck and Company. And because I'm very petite and very small, so I have to shop in girls sizes. So this is a girl's medium 10-12. And I think the Sears sizing seems to be a little bit different than like what other stores consider to be a medium or a 10-12. A 10-12 is usually actually considered a large, I think, but it at Sears brands, I guess they consider that to be a medium. So it's this really simple knit top with 3/4 length sleeves, and it's got this really cool ombre effect with the hot pink and the white. These were originally priced at $30 and they were on sale for $13.50. They're really great for layering, so I usually wear a tank top under them, and because they're 3/4 length sleeves, it gives you a little bit of coverage, but like if it's kind of a little bit warm, it's not gonna make you overheat in them. I've worn these to work and stuff like that because it's a little cold where I am. So it's great for like summertime because if it's air conditioned, then you're covered a little bit without being too warm. They had them in several different colors. I have another one to show you that's in blue, and they had some other different designs, but for the ombre effect, they had this hot pink one, and then they also had a blue one. So this is the same top, but in this ice blue color, which I really liked a lot. You could also wear them for like the fall or the springtime when it's a little bit cooler. I like that it has this balance of being fashionable, but also very casual and comfortable. The next item that I have is from the brand Simply Styled, which is a brand by Sears specifically. This again is from the girls department. It is a medium 10-12, and it's this sort of like, I don't even know how to describe it really, like a peasant top sort of type thing. Long sleeves, so not super ideal for the summertime, but I did wear it to work one day when it was a little bit colder. So obviously having the long sleeves is nice for when it's cooler, and it's got this sort of knit design on the neckline, and it's got this sort of asymmetrical cut on the bottom, which I really liked a lot. It came in several other colors, like I think they had purple, pink, white, but I liked the blue one the best. This was originally $15 marked down to $9. Again, I like how this is kind of a stylish looking piece, but still very comfortable and casual looking. I feel like this piece would be more ideal for like the fall when it's cooler. The next item that I got is also from the brand Simply Styled, and again, it's a medium, girls medium 10-12, and it is this polka dot short-sleeved skater dress. They had a whole group of skater dresses in different patterns. This was the one that I liked the best. Again, I like that it is a stylish, fashionable kind of piece, but it's still very comfortable, very casual, great for summer, and it's really great to pair with like a pair of Converse sneakers or something like that to make it a little bit more casual. The next item that I got was a skirt, and this is from also from the brand Simply Styled. And I actually ended up getting the girls large size 14, and that was more because of the length. I did try on the medium 10-12, and it fit my waistline, but the length was a little bit short, especially when I sat down. So I went for the large because of the length. So it is a little bit too big around the waist, but it's still manageable. It's got a drawstring waistline, so it's not a super big deal if it's not quite the right size. It's a black skirt with this nice black sort of embroidery kind of thing. It's got this white flowers design on it and this little like drawstring thing. It's nice to pair with like wedges or flip-flops, sneakers, boots. You can really kind of do anything with it. It's very versatile. That's what I like about most of those clothes that I got, is that they're fashionable pieces, but they are still comfortable, casual, and you can pair them with a lot of different things to either dress them up or make them more casual. This was originally $10, marked down to $8, so it was pretty much a steal. They had a lot of other designs as well, but this was the one that I liked the best, and it looks really nice with just a black tank top or something like that. The last several items that I got from Sears were these plaid shirts. I have a very big collection of plaid shirts, but I ended up getting these from the boys department because for some reason in girls' clothes they always have to put like sparkles and things like that on them, and the boys' clothes are much more plain, so that's why I ended up getting them. So I got 4 shirts. They're all the same shirt, but just different colors and designs. It's from the brand Amplify. These are boys medium 10-12. So this is one of the plaid shirts that I got, just a plain plaid button-down shirt. And this one happens to be just like gray and black. These shirts were originally $26 each, marked down to $11.70. So that is a really good price. So that's why I ended up getting 4 of them, because I really just liked the designs and stuff. The way that they fit, it's not too bad considering that they're boys, but they do obviously have a little bit more of a masculine cut to them than a girl's shirt would. But a lot of times I just wear them with the buttons open and like a tank top underneath with like a necklace or something, so that it gives it a little bit more of a feminine look. Especially like the sleeves are a little bit kind of boxy and little like a kind of masculine looking in my opinion, but that's okay. The weird thing about these shirts, the only thing I don't like is that the buttons for some reason are on the right side of the shirt. So it's a little weird trying to button it because it's almost as if you have to be like a left-handed to do it. It's really weird. And then for some reason, all of them are buttons except for one of them randomly in the middle is a snap. I don't know why they did that, so that's a little strange. But in general, I really like the shirts, and especially for the price, I couldn't really go wrong. So that's one of the designs here. I got the same one in this blue and white plaid, black, white, and gray. This one is black, white, green, and gray. So I really like that one a lot too. So I've worn a couple of those shirts to work, and like again, I wear them with a tank top and just leave them open, and they're very comfortable, obviously. Because they are long sleeved, they're more suited for when it's colder. Again, I just like how they're casual and comfortable. Last item that I got from Sears is actually a sweatshirt, which I know sounds crazy because it's summer, but like I said, they were having everything on sale, so you kind of just get stuff when you can. This is also from the brand Simply Styled, and it is also a boys, and this is a medium 10-12. So it's just a green, like a hunter green sweatshirt with a hood, and it also has a zipper, which I like, and it has pockets on the side. This was originally $20, marked down to $14, which is not bad at all. And I'm a really big fan of hooded sweatshirts and stuff. Especially I like the zip-ups more than the pullovers. It's very comfortable and pretty warm as well. So I will definitely get a lot of use out of this when it comes more into like the fall and winter time. The last few items that I have to show you as far as clothing goes were basically just like staple items. I got several more black tank tops and black leggings. I used to not like leggings at all, but now I've actually been basically living in them. It's kind of my go-to casual outfit, like when I'm just hanging out at home or after work or something like that. That's what I just feel the most comfortable in, especially in the summer. It's great. So I basically just stocked up on more of those. So at Target, their brand is called cat&jack, and I get the large 10-12 tank top. So that's kind of what I was talking about before, is that 10-12 is considered, I think, in different sizes at different stores. So at Target, a 10-12 is a large in the girls department. So it's just a plain black tank top, which I'm also wearing right now. What I like about the cat and jack tank tops is that they're a little bit long, So that's nice if you're wearing leggings and you kind of want to cover your butt more a little bit. They do come in other colors as well, but I like the black ones. I also like their leggings as well. So these are also Cat and Jack, and I get the extra large 14-16. And again, they do have other colors and styles, but I like the plain black ones. They are a little bit long on me, but that's kind of typical for pants. I like these for like working out or just for hanging around the house. The last item that I got from Target was another plaid button-down shirt. This is also from the brand Cat and Jack. It's a girl's large 10-12. This one definitely has a little bit more of a feminine cut than the other plaid shirts that I showed you. The last couple fashion items that I have to show you have come from Walmart that I just got recently. Walmart has a different brand called Faded Glory. That's kind of their brand, and their stuff is super cheap, even cheaper than at Target. I got this black tank top from Faded Glory. It is a large 10-12. And this has a ribbed design. And the thing about their tank tops is that they are a little bit shorter than the ones from Cat and Jack. If you prefer shorter tank tops, then the Faded Glory ones are a little bit better way to go. And these are $2.97 each, so not even $3. I also wanted to try their camisoles. So this is a Faded Glory large 10-12 camisole, and it's pretty standard spaghetti strap like that. Again, they all come in different colors and styles, but I just prefer the black ones. Lastly, I have gotten some of their leggings. These are also Faded Glory, and I get the extra large 14-16. The thing about these is that they actually have, I think, a couple different styles of leggings. These ones are called ankle, so you just have to be careful when you're looking at the stickers to see what it's marked as. They might have regular length ones, or they might only have the ankle ones, I don't remember, but I get the ones marked ankle. So these are a little bit shorter also than the Cat and Jack ones, so if you have short legs like I do, then try the Faded Glory ankle length leggings. So that's all the fashion stuff that I got, and the last few items that I have to show you are all beauty things. So these are just things that I picked up in the last few weeks, either repurchasing staple items or purchasing a couple of new items as well. One of the things that I got that I wanted to try was I went to the Body Shop and I got their Lightening Shade Adjusting Drops. And this is what you would use if your foundation is too dark. You can lighten it, I think, by half a shade, or I'm not exactly sure how many shades it lightens, but I think it's at least half of a shade. It'll lighten it for you. And these are $20, so it is quite a bit of money for what it is, but you only need a couple of drops per pump of foundation, so you really don't need to use that much, so it'll last a long time. They also do come in darkening drops as well if your foundation was too light and you need to darken it. If you're looking for a drugstore equivalent, I believe that NYX makes something similar that's $10, but I wanted to try the ones from the Body Shop because I know that these are supposed to be good. So I'm probably going to do a separate video on these to explain more about how to use them and how they end up working for me. I decided to try this because I have the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation that I really like the formula, but I have their lightest neutral shade and it's still too yellow for me. And I really didn't want to just waste the foundation, and I don't like having to wear it as the color is. It's just not the right color for me. So I thought using something like these whitening drops would help a lot. I also had quite a big, I guess, shopping spree at Ulta around my birthday. It was like after my birthday. If you're a member of the Ulta like membership card rewards thing, they'll send you a $10 coupon on your birthday that can be used on anything, because a lot of times it's difficult to use coupons there because they have so many restrictions on like the brands you can purchase from and stuff. But the $10 coupon, there's no restrictions. And then I also had a lot of rewards points built up. I was able to stock up on a lot of my kind of staple beauty items that normally I wouldn't be able to use coupons on, and I was able to get everything at a discount. So it seems like I spent quite a bit of money, but I actually was able to get like discounts and stuff like that. So I treated myself to a designer fragrance, the Coach New York fragrance, and this is the Eau de Toilette version. They also do have an Eau de Parfum version. I decided to try it because I got a sample of it in Ulta's catalog and I really liked it. Because it was my birthday, I had all these coupons and stuff, I just decided to treat myself to it. And I've never had a designer fragrance before, and I just really loved the smell of it. The first time that I smelled the sample in the catalog, I just fell in love with it. I really love like summery, fruity kinds of fragrances, and this definitely fits that. It reminded me basically of what summer would smell like in New York. It has this twist cap that twists so to avoid accidentally spritzing any out and wasting it, which is nice. I would definitely recommend it if you do want to spend the money or you'd like to get it as a gift for somebody. I definitely recommend getting it. This is also what the box looks like. It just feels very elegant and very like high-end and everything. And I've been wearing this pretty much every day and I just love it, and I definitely think it's gonna last a long time as well. That was sort of one of my justifications for getting the fragrance, is that you really don't need very much of it, so it'll definitely last a long time. If you are a member of the Ulta like rewards club thing, on your birthday, besides sending you a $10 off coupon, they will also send you a free gift of something. It's usually a sample of some kind of either new product or a deluxe like luxury kind of product. So this year the product was a sample of a new mascara that's coming out, or maybe it just came out, the Lancome Bonjour Big Mascara. I've only tried it like once, so I don't really know how I feel about it yet. I'm not super good with mascara because it always ends up getting all over my eyes just because of the way my eyes are so hooded and everything. So it always ends up like smudging and stuff, so I'm not sure I'm the best person to review mascara. So that was the free sample this year. And then I also just stocked up on a couple of staple beauty items of mine. I got another Urban Decay All-Nighter Long-Lasting Makeup Setting Spray, and I always get the travel size because for one thing, it's like half the price. It's normally $15, but with all of the discounts, I got it for $9.82. So I always get the travel size just because not only is it cheaper than the full size, but it also fits into my makeup bag better. And this is my favorite setting spray to use. I also have tried their De-Slick one, but I didn't really like that one as much. This is probably like my third or fourth bottle of it, something like that. So I really like this setting spray a lot. And then the other thing that I purchased as sort of like a repurchase was another Clarisonic brush head. This is the one for acne prone skin, and these are normally $27. For me, it was $17.68, so about $10 off. I do have a Clarisonic Mia 2 electronic cleansing brush. So every 3 months you're supposed to replace the brush heads. So I was using the sensitive one, but I really like the ones for acne prone skin. I'm not really sure how they're different. I'm assuming the brushes or the bristles are somehow different depending on what the needs are of it. I also ended up stopping at the MAC counter when I was at Nordstrom's, and I just picked up another one of the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus sprays. This was another product that I repurchased. I have been recently trying it for the first time and I quite liked it, so I wanted to pick up another one, but I again like to get the travel size because it's about half the price, I believe. So this was $12, and I also like that it fits in my makeup bag. It also fits in my purse easier than the full size would. So this is really great as a primer spray or as a setting spray or as a refreshing spray throughout the day. So that's really what I like it for. It smells quite nice and it's just like really nice and refreshing. It just feels really nice on the skin and like nourishing and hydrating. Then the last thing that I got that I want to show you is a very recent purchase that I made probably like last week or something at Walmart. I decided to try the Neutrogena Clear Face Liquid Lotion Sunscreen that has broad spectrum SPF 30. So this is supposed to be breakout free. I would never want to use normal sunscreen on my face. I was looking for something that would be suitable to use on my face. I think I saw an ad for it like on Ulta's website or something like that was where I saw it, and it looked interesting. I've tried Neutrogena's products before and they're quite good, especially if you have acne prone skin or other kinds of skin issues. It says the #1 dermatologist recommended sun care, and it also supposedly is breakout free, oil free, and water resistant for 80 minutes. They also do have a sports version of this if you sweat a lot or if you do like water sports and things like that. So I have tried this a couple of times. It's fine to wear like under makeup and or just to wear alone. It goes on white but it dries clear, and I haven't noticed any breakouts from it. One last thing that I forgot to mention as part of my fashion and beauty haul is that I actually a couple weeks ago went to an AC Moore and picked up a couple items to make a necklace out of. I usually have a hard time trying to find necklaces and jewelry because necklaces are usually too long on me, so I kind of just thought maybe I should make my own. I ended up getting this chain, this like kind of thick silver chain by itself, which was, you know, a couple of dollars, and then a set of charms which had this little star on it. and a moon charm, and the charms together were $4. There's a couple other charms on it that I didn't use, except then I realized I didn't really know how to make a necklace, and you need like the hooks and stuff, so my mom helped me make it, and she ended up getting the right hooks and stuff to make it. But overall it turned out pretty nice, and I wear this like almost every day now, and it goes really well with a lot of different outfits and can really dress them up without looking like overdone, and it's just a really nice casual kind of necklace. So thank you so much for watching my giant fashion and beauty haul. I don't really get to do hauls very often, so when I have a big shopping spree, I like to do the hauls. Also, if you are a petite woman like I am, and you have a difficult time finding clothes, you might have found this video interesting or helpful. If you did, feel free to leave me a comment. I always like reading people's comments and answering them back and stuff. Feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video.